I'm Madison Weidner, a current first grade teacher for New York City Public Schools and a learning technology experience design graduate student at NYU. This is WonderAId. Picture this. You developed a research based project on the physical characteristics of birds. You have invested significant personal time and resources creating digital and print materials to make the content accessible for beginning readers and writers. Despite your careful planning and preparation beyond contract hours, when research time arrives, the lesson descends into chaos. Students need extensive individual support to access information, identify relevant facts, and conduct meaningful research. The result, cognitive overload of your students and mounting frustration throughout the classroom despite all of your purposeful preparation. This made me curious about the frequency of research and project based learning. So, this has led me to ask my professional network of teachers and concept test 38 North Carolina and New York teachers. 58% of those teachers never or rarely implement research based projects, which is really alarming considering that we know that the implementation of project based learning is known to be promising to close the achievement gap for underserved students and also to increase 21st century skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, and collaboration. This made me realize that there is a lack of solutions specifically for early childhood students that provide scaffolds in helping them to develop questions, input those questions in a way that makes most sense for them, and then also access the information, interpret that information, and then being able to apply those answers in an independent learning task. This has led me to the creation of WonderAId, which is an AI learning research assistant specifically designed for K 2 students, and it really helps with the implementation of project based learning in all learning contexts, and it can be implemented with any topic, state standard, or mandated curriculum. It has the goal to increase digital and information literacy skills while also allowing students to access information accurately and safely. What really makes it unique is that it was designed with theory in mind, specifically the science of reading, with the use of decodable text and also phonological knowledge with the use of allowing students to use inventive spelling when asking a question. It also uses other learning sciences such as cognitivism or constructivism with the use of scaffolds, chunked information, and multimodal representations. WonderAid has three major areas where they are allowed to explore different topics, access their notebook, and also before even engaging with the tool, they're required to have a mini lesson in AI and ethics to make sure that they explore safely. They can ask a question orally through the microphone. They can use inventive spelling or sound out the sounds that they hear in a word by typing in the question, or they can use the question helper by using question stem starters and asking a question about a given topic. Students are then able to see and hear the question asked in a grammatically correct way by confirming the question, and then they receive a brief overview with chunked information, and then they can also learn more about it by zooming in on the picture and having a read aloud option that introduces academic vocabulary as well as additional facts.
Birds use their beaks for various purposes, such as catching food, building nests, and preening their feathers.
Students are then receiving support and digging deeper into the topic by viewing additional suggested follow up questions. And then we all know that this takes time. So students can engage in research and then also save this information to their notebook to view at a later time when they're engaging in their project. So when introducing this tool to teachers, 78% of teachers said that they're likely to implement WonderAid themselves. So just imagine with that increased 20%, where the impact of project based implementation, more students can experience this highly effective learning approach, developing crucial 21st century skills while simultaneously helping to close the achievement gap. Those who express hesitation share three main concerns: time, content, alignment, and district approval. WonderAid effectively addresses the first two challenges through its design requiring minimal advanced preparation and seamlessly integrating with any standard topic or curriculum. The final concern, district approval, now depends on your support to invest in this tool that empowers our young learners' curiosity. Remember that classroom chaos we started with? With WonderAid providing the necessary scaffolds and support to support learners in a safe environment, teachers can now spend less time managing the exploration process and focus on supporting students' academic needs. The result, a joyous learning environment where students are empowered to enthusiastically engage in meaningful research, transforming chaos into purposeful discovery. Thank you so much. I look forward to connecting, and that is WonderAid.